Hey everybody, in this video I want to share with you my two most favorite cucumber recipes my mom made for me as a kid. I think you're going to like them. On this episode of Kitchen Dads, we're doing a German cucumber salad. Great way to use up all those summer cucumbers. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Cliff and welcome to Kitchen Dads, where we're all about fun and food and family. We make a lot of food that's good for your soul and food that's good for your body and a whole bunch that's in between. So growing up, we had a couple of different cucumber salads. My mom was German. She made two salads that I really like. She made for me. I wanted to share those for you. I've made one already on Kitchen Dads. It's just it's a cucumber salad with vinegar and onions. Check it out. It's really great. This one is a German version. It's very similar, but has little sour creams, a few other things. It's simple. You got a lot of those summer cucumbers because you know when it's time. In the summer, cucumbers explode. You're trying to find ways to use them. And actually, you know what? Cucumbers are great anytime. So what we have here is we're going to use two cucumbers. Now, I cut one up already. Again, for those of you, we want to peel this one. Some recipes, you don't need to peel the cucumbers. This one we do. We don't want the green on the outside. All right. Peeled our cucumbers. If you don't get it all off, don't worry. It adds a little color. All right. Now, we need to slice the cucumbers. You can do this with a knife very slowly. We want very thin slices of cucumbers. Those are probably like 1/8 inch. If you have a little mandolin, that's great. I have one here that's probably like 50 years old. It's pretty cool. You can just go through and slice those cucumbers. Make adjustments. That's not thin enough. All right, so we sliced up our cucumbers. Ideally, you can put a little salt on them. It helps draw out some of the moisture. You can pour that out. We're going to take a bowl and put our cucumbers in there. We are going to add in half of an onion. We've sliced it very, very thin. All right. You're going to add half of an onion. Onions are optional. It does add a nice little crunch to the salad. The nice onion taste complements the cucumbers well. We have 2 teaspoons of white vinegar. We have a sugar substitute. You can put in two teaspoons of sugar. We're using stevia as a substitute. All right. We have a pinch of salt, because remember we've salted the cucumbers already, again, so we don't need to add that much more salt. We have a half a cup of sour cream. This is full fat sour cream. If you want to use light, that's fine. And then we have some dill. Grab a knife. We're going to put in about two tablespoons of dill. I like a lot of dill. I usually put a little bit more in. Do it to your taste. Reminds me of summer. And at that point, we're going to just mix this up. It's best to let this salad sit a little bit. The cucumbers are going to release a little bit more of their moisture. It's going to help thin out the sour cream. If you do let it sit, just give it another stir or another mix before you serve it. I'm going to do this a little bit. All right. Let's give this a little shot. Some onion, some cucumber. Such a great balance between the sweet and the sour, the crunchy, the dill. It's one of my favorites. I hope it becomes one of your favorites. Give it a shot. It's Ingrid's German cucumber salad. Hi, in this episode of Kitchen Dads, we're talking cucumbers. We're going to make a great cucumber salad with onions and dill. It's simple, it's easy. Stay tuned for Cliff's cucumber salad. Hey, when cucumbers are in season, you know there's always a ton of them. But cucumbers are great. They're inexpensive, they're healthy, and they're nutritious. I'm always trying to find a way to get cucumbers into a recipe that my family would like. This one we used to make when I was a kid. It's really simple. We're just using cucumbers, some onion, some dill, a little oil and vinegar, salt, and that's it. So let's get to it. First we need is a cucumber. Just one medium cucumber is fine. This one you would want to peel. This recipe we specifically want to peel off the cucumber skin. I guess I wouldn't get prizes if we were trying to get the cucumber skin in the bowl, huh? All right. So we're going to chop up the cucumber. We're looking for slices that are probably, maybe a 1/4 inch, about this thick. All right. So let's just chop up the cucumber. And remember, when you're chopping, it isn't a race. You'd rather have your fingers than be able to chop really fast, right? Now we're going to use some onion. We only want about a 1/4 of a medium-sized onion, about the size of a baseball. We want a little bit of onion to accentuate and bring some additional crunch and flavor to the salad, but we want it too much. So we've got a 1/4 of onion here, and we're going to just go ahead and cut this up. It's okay if you have some larger sized chunks. We don't want minced onion, we want some chunks that you can sink your teeth into. This is a healthy salad. It's all raw. All right, so we're going to take our onion. Now we're going to take a dill. Fresh dill is best. Get some from the store. Grow some dill in the backyard. Find a neighbor who has a dill plant and friend them. We don't need a whole lot, probably just maybe a tablespoon. And then that, we're going to add some salt. We're adding probably about a tablespoon of salt. And then we're going to add some oil. This would not work well with olive oil. Olive oil is a little bit too heavy for this, so you want something that's maybe like the vegetable blend or something that's a little bit of oil. We're going to put in about 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup, depending how big your cucumber was. And then we're going to use about 1/2 cup of vinegar. At that point, we're going to just mix things up. And now, what we really want to do is we want to let the salad sit and marinate. The cucumber will absorb some of those great flavors. If you can, this is even better the next day, so if you can make it and let it marinate overnight, that's wonderful. If not, maybe an hour would be good. And there you go. Cliff's cucumber salad. Mmm.